Hey, now it's Anthony with A&A Professional Services, and before we start this video, go ahead and join the New Wave Facebook group. And I want to take this time to thank everybody that's joined the New Wave so far. I really appreciate it. Y'all been showing a lot of love, helping each other out, and I'm glad y'all can come over to the group and rock with us. Thanks. I almost forgot to thank the New Wave Facebook group for reaching 1,700 members. I've been told a time or two that I'm too laid back. Well, that's because I know what I'm capable of. It depends on what it is. If I know what the outcome is going to be, either way, if the outcome is positive, the outcome is negative, I always have a backup plan, especially if the outcome is negative. So that allows me to relax and be laid back. But usually the outcome is positive. Okay, like this truck I'm polishing. Now it has a lot of marring, some scratching. It looked like somebody already tried to wet sand it already. So I know it could go two ways. I know it's gonna look better. It's not gonna be perfect, but like I said, it can either go two ways. Either it's gonna look better and still have some scratches on it, or it would be no change at all. Either way, I'm okay with it. I know I'm going to do my best, and I'm pretty sure the customer is going to be happy with what I do, because before I start the process, I explain to the customer that it's not going to be 100% scratch free. A lot of detailers will give you the illusion that they removed all the scratches, but if they put that camera real close, and if you're there to see it in the sunlight, you will see that the scratches are still there. I don't care what type of polish you have. If you use a rotary with a wool pad, if you got a force dual action, I don't care what you have, what type of pad, what type of product you're using, you're not going to get every single scratch off the vehicle. The vehicle is not going to be 100% scratch free. Now, you will never hear a detailer say he removed all the scratches. You'll never hear him say that, but he will give you the illusion that all the scratches are gone. And that's not true. This ain't rocket science. Anybody can do this. You're going to hear me say that a lot. I've said it in the past, and I'm going to continue to say it in the future. This is not difficult at all. Now, it's different levels of it. You know, you're going to have wet sanding, compounding, polishing. Now, it can get tricky. But over time, with experience and practice, you will get better. You know, different cars have different paint. And, you know, you got different pads, different cutting pads. You got microfiber pads, foam pads, wool pads. Now, see, I know a thing or two, but a lot of the times I sit back and act like I don't know anything so I can listen to see what everybody else knows, to see if what they know match up with what I know. But I know a thing or two. Y'all may not believe it because I'm not the detailer's detailer. I don't talk about chemicals and products all the time, but I know my stuff. I do like to sit back and listen to what other people are saying, because that's how I learn too. I don't know it all. I'm not going to sit here and say that I know it all, but I know a thing or two. Y'all just keep watching. You'll see. I know a thing or two. I don't know everything. I'm never going to claim to be perfect. I've already completed 10,000 hours, and I'm on my way to 20,000 hours. And also, I'm going to say this, and I've said it before, it's bigger than detailing. Be a people person. Customers that like you want to see you win. Work on your social skills. Work on your behavior. You can be the best of all detailers. You can be the one and only detailer that nobody can beat, or you could be the detailer that everybody likes, that everybody trusts, that everybody wants to see win. You choose. Because when you think you know everything, that's when you stop learning. It don't stop at 10,000 hours. I'll be honest, I don't polish a lot of cars. Most of the cars that I do, you see in my videos, they're fairly new cars. I mean, I think the oldest car that I might do is 2016 or 17. They're not marred up bad. They're not scratched up. Most of them are not really that bad. And when I do polish a vehicle, it's something that I upsold to the customer that I pointed out that they got some marred and scratches, and I polished the vehicle. The other vehicles that I polished, it's a guy that knows a thing or two about, polishing and paint correcting. They don't do it, but they know about it. And they call me and ask me, can I buff these scratches out? And I'm like, yeah, sure. But most of the jobs that I do are cleanups, pet hair, vacuuming, a little clean, add a little wax protection, sealant, stuff like that. I don't do a lot of polishing. And most detailers don't do a lot of polishing either. Don't let them lie to you. You got a few detailers that have a niche. Niches get you riches, but you got some detailers that have a niche, and that's probably all they do is polishing. But it's only a few like that. But most of us mobile detailers are cleaning up cars, soccer moms, daily commuters. That's what we're doing. Don't let these people fool you. They're not doing high-end cars every day. They're not doing what you think that they're doing every day. Every day, they're vacuuming, getting up pet hair, getting up goldfish off the ground, cleaning up sticky stains and sticky gum and candy and syrup. That's what they're doing. So I'm always happy when I get the opportunity to polish, to wet sand, to paint correct. I get them every now and again, but I can count on one hand how many cars I polish a year. It's not that many. Maybe on both hands. I'm being too humble. Maybe on both hands. But it's not a lot. All right. Most of the cars you see in my videos, washing, cleaning, putting on some type of spray protectant. It's pretty much it. I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. It's no need to try to sugarcoat and make y'all think that I'm, this super duper detailer. Because I'm not. I'm just a regular guy cleaning cars. Yep. Hate to disappoint you.